my guy. Go follow the Zarik channel.
Alright, here I go. Yui. So I don't really know. Damn, I'm not centered. I guess that'll do. I don't know how much I have left. I think 2 more streams. If this is the last one, that'd be great, I guess. But it doesn't seem like that's what's gonna happen. There's just something about her, you know? So for those of you who don't remember what's happening, everyone remembers everything now. And we're trying to sneak our way to getting off this island. And my next date is supposed to be with Yui. So we'll see what happens. It was the first date since getting all of the girls' memories back. We went for a walk out in the woods. The same date we had when we truly had met again for the first time. It was a little awkward at first, figuring out how to not give away what we knew on camera, but we figured it out pretty quick. It's so nice to see you again, Zarik. I feel the same way, Yui. After all this time, it's got to be fate, hasn't it? It must be. To be honest, I feel a little like things are going a little over my head. God, I fucking hate you, Yui. Stupid fucking sentence. This show, meeting you again, everything. It's just moving so fast. Sometimes I feel like everything's just moving too fast for me to keep up. But with you, everything feels all right. Like I know it's going to be okay. Would it be okay if we just spend today this way? Yui, I don't know if it's me reading this, but I think you're overacting a little bit. Like, you're laying it on a little thick, okay? They're gonna get suspicious of us. Sorry, I'm so fucking cold right now. I refuse to turn my heater on. Anyway. She leaned in closer and put her arms around me, remembering all the times we've had sex on this island. I wouldn't have it any other way, Yui. Wait a minute. What about getting the master key? I can tell from your face what you're thinking about. Don't worry. I've got that covered. Bun Bun Bun! Bun 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 darted out of a nearby bush and ran to Yui's side. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. She picked him up and hugged him tight. It was impossible not to smile. Almost forgot. Bun Bun Bun. Hunt. That'd be cool if she got the angry eyes right then. Hunt. Get the fucking key, Bun Bun Bun. Bun 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 leapt around... Wait. Bun 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 leapt out of her arms, then dashed towards the mansion. And with that out of the way, how about we walk for a little longer? What just happened? She reached for my hand, then held it tight. I'd like that. We walked and talked for hours. When we took breaks, we laid next to each other on the grass, talking about anything and everything. Yui's a lovely girl. At times I remembered how dire the situation we were in, and I couldn't help but freeze up. But with Yui, I'm never afraid to face those fears. She makes me braver with just a smile. Even when she couldn't ask directly about what was on my mind, she found ways to comfort me despite that. And in turn, to make her smile made me feel lighter than air. A life with her would be wonderful. I've got to make sure to get us all out of here safe. Zarik? Yeah? I love you, Zarik. Damn, bitch, it's our first date. Calm down. I hope we can spend another day together, just like this, soon. Can't wait for that, like that. I don't really like Yui, so I don't want to lay it on too thick. Lay it on just thick enough for the cameras. I'd like that. Me too, Yui. We walked back to the mansion together, hand in hand, then went our separate ways. Zarik, You would not believe what happened to me today. What happened, Cat? I got attacked by some kind of forest monster. It was at least 10 feet tall, had monstrous teeth, and there were at least 5 of them. There was at least 5 of them, excuse me. It took everything I had not to laugh. Luckily, I managed to fight them off without any permanent injury. I made sure that 4 deleted the footage. That shit was both embarrassing and traumatic. That's good to know. This is the worst run yet, man. What do you mean by that? What you mean by that? Hey. Oh, nothing. I've just had a long day. I'll bet. You should get some rest while you have the chance. 5 forest beasts is nothing to sniff at, but it is a good number of forest beasts, if I do say so myself. You're making fun of me, aren't you? Not at all, Cat. Forest beasts affect 1 in 10... Wait. Forest beasts affect 1 in 10 people. It could happen to you. Right. I'll see you later, Zarik. Good night, Zarik. Wait. What? Y'all saw that, right? I said good night, Zarik. This game... I mean, it is a free game, but, like, it's crazy. Like, that's a lot. It is a popular game, you know? To have this many typos, it's a bit much. How did you train your pet bunny to do all that? It's all thanks to our special training last night. Wait a second. No one's wiping the rabbit's memory, right? So, like... That's crazy. I wonder if there are multiple buns, and she just doesn't know. I may have made a few contracts with a few devils from the forest, but... I'm sorry, what? I'm half kidding. Don't worry about it. Which half? Are the keys ready to use? Not yet, which sucks. It's going to take a little longer for the makeshift plaster to set. Where do you get the plaster from, by the way? Believe me, knowing more about how we got it will not make you any happier as a person. But shouldn't, like, we all know all the secrets just in case something like this happens again? We need our memories? Whatever. I'm cool with not knowing, because I'm stupid. Anyway, the keys will probably be usable by tomorrow morning, but you'll have to have your next date by then. We'll test them out as soon as it's nighttime tomorrow. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Awesome. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Go, team. I don't know. I don't like any of the ways she said that. Oops. How about you let the rest of the girls know, Zarik? Forrest disabled the audio recordings in the house at night, so we should be good to talk back up there. I'll let them know. I walked back up the staircase, back to the mansion. Ah, Violet, my one true love. Hey, Violet, how are you? Goodness, apologies, Zarik. I didn't see you there. You seemed pretty deep in thought. What's on your mind? Besides the, say, hundreds of different versions of memories of the same week, I'm worried for the people back home. Yui has her sisters to worry about, though she tries not to burden anyone with that feeling. Everyone has family out there, and who knows what's happened to them in the last, well, however long we've been trapped here. I really do wonder how long it's been, you know? I've never gotten along with my parents that well, but even so, they must be worried sick. Are they watching the show? Is this a show? Is this being aired? Is no one concerned? Allie was concerned enough to come, right? Or was that before the show started airing? There was a show before this, right? Whatever. I'm sure they're doing fine, Violet. No, there wasn't a show. Was there? I don't know. I'm so confused about this shit. And they're going to be so happy to see you again. You're right, Zarik. Though there's no way you could know that for sure. Could you? Oh, you know what? I think once I beat this game, I'm going to look up a timeline and see, like... Just because I've been playing it, like, once a week for, like, a bunch of random weeks now. I can't keep up. There's no way you could know that for sure, could you? I guess so, but we've got to believe, right? I suppose you're right once again, Zarik. When we finally escape this dreadful place, I'm going to hold them so tight. It's kind of funny. What is, Violet? I told you you had a twin sister, right? Yeah, you did. Her name was Viola? That would be her. She was always my parents' favorite. You know the type. She came first in just about everything, while I did not. Even so, we got along just fine. I was proud to call her my sister. Then there was the accident. She saw the car before I did. She moved to protect me before I could, and in the end, she was hit before I was, and she died for it. Holy shit! How long has she been keeping this from us? Her twin sister died? That's so fucking traumatic. A twin dying? Ugh, that's like watching yourself die. That's not... I don't like that. I'm so sorry, Violet. Before then, I had no problem being second place to her. But for her sake, for just that one time, I wish I had come first. Fuck, this took a turn, man. I'm oversharing, aren't I? I apologize. It's okay, Violet. Just say what you're feeling. You're kind, Zarik. It's something I adore about you, you know? After Viola died, I did my very best to live up to the standards she set for my parents. You can probably guess how well that went. I wasn't as good as running the business or appearing prim and proper, or even things like finding a partner. It's a little embarrassing. Really, that's the whole reason why I came here. My parents saw an ad for the show and thought it might help me. Or perhaps they just wanted to kick me out of the house to make more room for my new baby brother. I couldn't resist the chance for them to support me for once. At times, I feel like I can't do anything right. Look at how this show has developed. This is a nightmare in every regard. Violet. Yes? I held her in my arms tightly. You're an incredible woman. And believe me, there's nothing you can't do. I've seen you put the fear of God into the Brothers 5 and make delicious meals that some people would probably kill for. Even if this is a nightmare, it's one we're going to get out of together. And we wouldn't be able to do it without you. You are too kind. Thank you for the... I appreciate it. But enough about me. Have you remembered anything about why you came here? Unfortunately, I haven't. But I'm hoping that the master key we pilfered will help us with that. I hope so, for your sake. My cats are... Oh, yeah, Ferdinand's in my tree. He's climbing up the... Oh, he's like almost to the top. That tree is broken, man. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to put it back in the box. Damn. He really... Nope, he fell off. Okay. I hope so for your sake. In the event where it does not provide any answers. My previous offer about finding you help outside of here to get your memories back stands. Thanks, Violet. I really appreciate that. Oops. What is this? Oh. My sister just sent a picture of my cats when they were kittens. Aww. I'll show y'all. Now they're all big and destroying my Christmas tree. Alright, anyway. It is the least I could do. I still fancy you. Quite a bit, you know? I know it's not the time or place, but maybe when we get out of here, perhaps you'll join me for, say, a lovely cruise around what's left of the world. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I would love to go on a fucking cruise. I'm looking forward to that day. As am I. We walked for a few moments. We talked for a few moments longer before retiring for the night. For once, I lay in my bed not worrying about being killed. For once, I was excited for what tomorrow would bring. It's only up from here. Zarik! Allie, what are you... Never mind that. You've got to come down to the lab. What is it? We found something, and I know you'll want to see it. She reached for my hand and pulled me as we ran. Is this yep, this is everybody. The other girls were already there, crowded around a table with a pile of folders on top of it. What's going on? I was just looking around the lab when I stumbled across these. There are files. I didn't read anyone's but my own, but I have to warn you. Caution was the last thing on all of our minds. Most of us scrambled to find our own file, except for Yui, who was already holding hers, and Allie. Weird, there's no file for me here. I double-checked, but there was nothing for me. Guess I'm not getting any answers today. Allie slowly walked to the pile, found her own, then opened it in one fluid motion. Interesting. What is it? Allie Major, sent to the island for being suspected of committing treason against the government. Selected for the experimental show for fitting the sporty girl archetype. Archetype? Whatever. Archetype. There it is. We need one of those. Sylvain's trying to figure out how he can climb the tree. Anyway. It's good to know this whole get-up was a good idea. Did you know I actually fucking hate sports? That's great. I'd never seen Allie look so angry. Let's see. They got all the fake information I gave. That sounds about right. What is it? They've been taking extremely detailed notes on me for every single run of the show for the past 2 years. We've been here for 2 years? We've been redoing this for 2 years. Why? What's the point? What are they getting out of this? What I've done, things I've said in private or with others. They've got notes down here to how and when I brush my teeth. How I react differently when they change the show or tell me different things, or we're nothing but lab rats to them. It's true, and it's my fault. What do you mean? If I hadn't invented this machine in the first place, none of this would have ever happened. You couldn't have known it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Scarlet. You really wanted to help people, and that was a great thing. Whoever used your invention for this is to blame, not you. If you say so, Zarik. My file says that they wiped my memories and put me on the show to make sure that no one else could build this technology? I can't even begin to understand how that could even be a reason for causing all of this. I'm not sure we'd even want to understand the people who run this place. The room fell silent. I wanted to crack a joke to ease the tension, but it was impossible. I'm just not funny. Thank goodness. Wait, what? I'm surprised to hear you say that, Yui. All things considered. Oh, sorry, I know how that must have sounded. Sorry, guys. Mine's the same as Allie's. They've tracked, measured, and commented on so many things about us. So many times. It feels so violating. What if, like, coming here, they had, like they had such good food or something that they just kept eating? So over the past 2 years, they slowly got bigger? Wouldn't they, like, even after the memories erased, wake up and be like, whoa, when did this happen? Right? Right? Or is that just me? I'm just saying. They might have, like, seen something like that and started doing something about it. I don't know. But it's not all bad. Did I ever tell you why I came on the show, Zarik? No, why's that? I forgot. I wasn't allowed to tell you. That was one of the conditions. To be completely transparent, the reason was money, and nothing but that. It was hard enough to take care of myself without my parents, let alone 2 sisters and a whole farm. I remember now. It was Kat who reached out to me. She told me that if I came onto the show, my sisters and the farm would be taken care of for life. So are they actually taking care of the sisters in the farm? Are they keeping true to that? And is there proof? Even if I might die here and never see them again, that's too depressing to think, Yui. We're going to get out of here, and see your sisters again. Together. Thanks, Zarik. I'd like that. I'm curious, Yui. What kind of archetype did they list you as? The girl next door. Damn it, that sounds a lot better than gaming gremlin. That's what you are, bitch. I hate Terra. Yui, Scarlet, Allie, and I laughed. At times like these, having a mood lifter like Terra around was critical. I looked at Violet, who had been silent the whole time. She was trembling. Violet, are you? Please, God, don't let this be true. I mean, is she Viola? Violet fell to her knees and sobbed with her hands against her face. I rushed to her side. Are you okay, Violet? Violet threw her folder against the floor, causing the papers inside to scatter through the room. Nothing is okay, Zarik. It doesn't matter if I get off this island or not. I'm not like you. I have nothing to go back to, no one to stand by me. There's nothing for me either way. Violet, wait. She ran to the stairs. Her sobs echoed through the staircase and through the lab. I moved to follow her, but Yui stopped me. I think she might need some time alone, Zarik. I didn't mean to look, but after her papers scattered around the room, Maybe you should just read it. Yui handed me the papers that were in Violet's file. Violet Valentine is a special case. Otherwise unremarkable, but she's the daughter of Edgar and Vane Valentine, one of our primary investors. It is my understanding that they have recently had a son and want for him to be the next heir after Viola passed. Edgar and Vane sent their remaining daughter Violet to us, full well knowing what the show would entail. Damn. Fuck. They've paid us an incredible sum to make sure that she does not return from the show. Holy shit. Even for me, this is too cruel. It was too hard to keep reading. I closed the folder and just stared open-mouthed at Yui. There were no words. I don't know, shit and fuck, that sums it up pretty much. I knocked on Violet's door later that night, but it was no use. Please, just leave me alone, Zarik. I'm here if you want to talk. I'm sorry, Violet. Can I just say both? I'm here for you if you want to talk, Violet. Even if she opened the door, I would have no idea what I was supposed to say. What could anyone say? I was wrong. It's not only up from here. There's a long way down. The next day, I went on a date with Violet. It's hardly a surprise, but I didn't sleep well last night. Who could after what happened? And just like that, we're on to day 3. I gotta thank you, Zarik. You're making my job easy. I actually get to spend my nights doing productive things now. I'm happy to help with that, however that works. You alright? You don't seem to have your usual energy. Careful, Zarik. One slip up with Kat and this is all over. I'm good. Thanks, Kat. I just didn't sleep too well. Happens to the best of us. Anyway, it goes without saying that Yui's definitely a contender for the final ceremony, We'll see. I'm not so sure just yet. Oh, really? That's a surprise. Well, not my problem. Anyway, who's today's unlucky girl? This is a flashback. So who should I be asking on a date tomorrow? Honestly, joking aside, I think you should ask Violet. Really? I don't think she's in any shape to put on a good show. I mean, we need all of us to be able to work together well to get out of here, right? I don't think Violet would be able to until she's feeling better. And what better way to do that than for a date to make you feel special? Tara does have a great point. I always make great points. Like seeing if I could arm wrestle one of the zombies Scarlet made. That went great. I'm reading these with like terrible emphasis. Oh, I remember that. Wait, I was the zombie. That was not a good idea at all. Can I take my vote back? What do you think, Zarik? I like the idea. We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm sure there's something that we could do to help us escape that we could only do on a date with Violet. I've got it. Tomorrow you'll be going on a date with Violet. Here's what you gotta do. I gotta watch as everyone slowly disappears. Violet. I've always wanted to spend more time with her, and there's no time like the present. We'll make it happen. I do have one small request, though. What's that? And will it give me ratings? I think it will. Then let's hear it. I've noticed Violet being a little down lately, so I wanted to cheer her up. I heard that she really likes cooking, especially in groups. Would you mind if we cooked with the staff at noon? I don't see why not. Let's hope it goes better than the last time. Kat just said it, let's hope that it goes better than the last time, but There's not supposed to be a last time, right? Or I'm not supposed to remember a last time? Was that a... What? Well, what? This game makes no sense, man. Oh, hi, Zarik. Why do you bring me here? I'm in a bit of a predicament. You see, I may have made an irresponsible bet. I did not take you for a gambler. Well, I'm not. But the thing is, I heard the cooks bragging that they were the best chefs on the island. But hey, I've tried the food you've made before. I know nobody else could come close to how good you are. So I may have challenged them to a competition in your name. Okay, also, like, are they watching? Did they hear me say that just now? Did they hear me say that I remember trying her food before? These are, like, huge fucking oversights for the writing of this game. So I may have challenged the competition here. You are ridiculous, Zarik. I know. Violet laughed out loud. There's that smile I like so much. It was nice to see it again. Are you being serious? Dead serious. In a few hours, hundreds of staff are going to come here. Some of them as challenging cooks, some of them as judges, the rest of them looking for lunch. All of them hungry. For Violet. Alright. Think you're up for the challenge? I am ready to crush the opposition. They will rue the day they challenged me. That's the Violet I like to see. I am scared. I am so bricked up right now. Anyway, what is the theme of this contest? I can't tell you just yet. It'll be announced when it's cooking time. I do like a challenge. Would you care to stay with me as I prepare for the festivities? Of course, Violet. Thank you, Zarik. I know why we're doing this, and I appreciate it. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet, but I feel happier already knowing you are looking out for me. I'm always going to be here for you. I'm glad to hear that. Nah, fuck, I'm always going to be here for Violet. That's my girl. I'm always here for you, Violet. And I for you as well, Zarik. We spent the time before the contest just talking about pleasant things. Completely unrelated to the show. Completely unrelated to anything of consequence. Sometimes when bad things happen, what you need most is just a semblance of normalcy. It's the brothers. By the time noon rolled around, hundreds of staff members were filling up the kitchen. I don't want to face you, Violet, but I will if I must. Oh, you're challenging me? Like a snail challenging the mighty eagle. You have my respect. Eep. Is it too late to change sides? You're going down, Violet. We're the Brothers 5, the best chefs on the island. What's that to? What I meant to say is, wow, you really are the best chef on the island. That's right. Damn it, bros. You can't let her intimidate you like this. If we do, she's already won. Say something for her. We will meet on the culinary battlefield, Violet. You may have my brothers running for the hills, but not me in 5. Come at me. Let us brandish our forks against each other. Ooh, I don't like, because I pictured them scraping the metal. I didn't like that. I didn't like that thought that occurred to me from there. 5, do you have anything to say? Wait, what's happening? I do hope you'll entertain me, brothers. Violet raised a pan towards them. Let us begin. It's time for the cook-off to end all cook-offs. Each cook will cook their own version of a mystery dish. A dish that I will soon reveal for the first time ever. The judges will be everyone who is not a contestant. Okay, that's fine. You must be joking. There's hundreds of people here. Are there hundreds of people on this island? Damn, I didn't realize that. How could we ever feed everybody? Only like what, 15 characters at most? Like 1, 2, 5, 10, 13? Yeah, I think there are only 13 characters. That's crazy. Well, besides people that have been talked about but not shown. I'm talking about 15 people that have actually been shown. How could we ever feed everybody? And that's not my problem. And I definitely didn't come up with the rules for this tournament on the spot. Liar. Violet laughed once more. That was enough to keep this charade going. The mystery dish will be spaghetti and meatballs. Fuck yeah, that's something I would say. Like taking candy from a baby. Not this again. Oh god, I think I'm gonna faint. One collapsed on the ground. 1 down, 4 to go. Wait, so he remembers that, like, I think they threatened him with, like, to use his balls as meatballs or something like that? I don't remember. Bro, I knew we should have been accountants. Why are we fooling ourselves? You each have 1 hour. No late submissions will be accepted. Let the games begin. So they have like 6 kitchens or something? The contestants that were still conscious rushed off to gather ingredients. How are they going to make that much food? I'm sure they'll figure something out. I watched each of them cook furiously, at breakneck speed. Violet was hard at work. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Not sure if this will be too much of a contest. 1 minute left. Damn, 59 minutes passed fast. Violet filled hundreds of laid out bowls with spaghetti meatballs in a matter of moments. Okay, I went to a buffet today, but this is making me hungry. If you blinked, you'd miss her finish a whole row. Each looked both delicious and artistic. You would have thought a cook would have spent much longer than an hour putting each of them together. 5 settled on making about 4.5 bowls. I guess everyone has their own pace. Time's up. It's time to judge. The crowd... Oh, hey, Freddy. Damn, he just ran straight to my lap. You good? You're just shaking the microphone. That's probably making a bad noise. The crowd cheered as they... Come on, man. Get ready. What are you... Get comfy, buddy. Or leave. What are you doing? The crowd... Ferdinand. The crowd cheered as they stampeded to the laid-out bowls. They were practically salivating. After everybody wolfed down bowls from each of the contestants, they submitted their vote. The people have spoken. Hey, Ferdy. Aw. And with a resounding majority, our first ever winner of the Best Chef on the Island in the Middle of Nowhere award is... number 2. That would have been funny, you know, if it actually wasn't her. I know it'd be really fucked up, but, like, who didn't see this coming? The crowd cheered, myself included. I did it! Me! I did it! Smell that, Ferdy. Oh, he's smelling it. He's sniffing. Violet jumped up and down with joy. I felt like a kid in a candy store just from one look at her. You won fair and square. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, your food was the best I'd ever had. Though if you consider our living standards, that doesn't mean too much. Hey, I just had an idea. What if we get Violet to cook for the staff at lunch instead of us? Seriously, it's been years since we've had real food. What's that supposed to mean? Honestly, I think it's a great idea. I know I hide it well, but I really have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. No way, bro. Haven't they been here for like 2 years? Shouldn't they have had enough practice by this point? Violet and I took one look at each other and couldn't help but laugh. I would love to, you guys. The crowd's enthusiasm reached a level of uproarious applause. Violet! 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 There we go. Oh, goodness. You're all too kind. I put my arm around her and smiled. Guess you've got a new job now, Violet. I guess I do. Aw. That was a good Violet date. Violet's best girl. Oh, Ferdy. We love Violet. Yeah. Violet leaned in to kiss me on the lips. For a moment, time stood still, and the only thing you could hear was the crowd's cheer getting even louder. I was going to say, is everyone still there watching? Violet! 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 We laughed together. I've had so much fun today, Zarik, thanks to you. Care to join me by the beach after we clean this place up? I wouldn't miss it for anything. Sounds like a plan. No, I wouldn't miss it for anything. Fuck. And this should be good ratings, right? Wouldn't miss it for the world. The world would pale in comparison. Aw. They're so perfect together. Hey. She reached her hand out to mine, and I held hers tight in return. Hey, Violet. You really gave them a great show today, you know? I couldn't have done that without my ever so charming television host. We walked along the beach. our feet bare in the inviting water of the ocean. Really, I'm so grateful to you, Zarik. Last night, finding out what my parents did. Should we be saying that out loud? Aren't they listening to us? That was the lowest point I'd ever been to. I've been to lower. I held her hand even tighter. Honestly, I didn't see a way out. Escaping the island or not, everything seemed like a dead end. But today, you helped me remember that even without them, I've still got me. Aw, that's good. I really liked that line. And I like me quite a bit. You really are incredible, Violet. This is great therapy for her. That was all you. With you. Violet mumbled something under her breath. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, let me try again. I know I'd be fine on my own, but I'd like me better if I was with you. When we get out of here, I do hope you join me for that cruise. She kissed me again. It felt like magic. Aww. I want this. Violet, She put her finger against my lips. Shh. I know it's not quite the time for this conversation yet, but please do remember what I've said when this is all over. Do you mind if we walk for just a little longer? I don't want this to end. Walk with you for as long as you wanted to. I'd like that. Walk with you for as long as you wanted to. Like, this is bad, man. I'd walk with you for as long as you wanted to, Violet. We can walk till the sun comes up. We can walk about... Aw, Freddy's licking me. Aw. Normally he bites me when I do that. I was waiting for a bite. We can walk till the sun comes up. We can talk about anything and everything. So how about we start with planning our cruise together? That would be lovely. We walked together till the dead of night. It was nothing less than magical. Is this the next day now? Just after we came back, a huge storm hit outside. We just missed it. Hope you two enjoyed your date today. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's time we get this show on the road. Okay, so I still have a date with Scarlet and Tara, right? I think I do. Right, we're halfway through the stream? I don't alright, whatever. Allie took out the master key from her pocket, span it around the ring with her finger, then put it in the locked door. And we're in. She turned the lock, then pulled the door open. Whoa, the door's a little heavier than I thought it would be. Must be soundproof or something. Whatever, let's go. Oh man, not another staircase. They would have saved so much money if they just put this on the main floor. But it wouldn't be very secret then, would it? Secret schmeekret. It's behind a locked door. I guess you have a point. Though there was another staircase, it wasn't nearly as long as the one to the lab. We'd been walking down the steps for only a few moments when we saw where they led. This has to be it. What's it? A while back, Kat told me that all the information on the island was stored in books. They didn't use anything digital or with the internet. I think I remember that too. Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course they have the internet. You know, I just realized this is insanely similar to Danganronpa. Like, like Danganronpa would be like this mixed with Hunger Games. Like they'd be killing each other instead of dating each other. That's crazy. Like very, very painfully similar. God, I hate Danganronpa. Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course they have the internet. And I think we've just found a way into their closets. Skeletons and all. Sounds like a pretty big deal. That's an understatement. The information in here could change the tide of the war. It could give the resistance a real fighting chance. I think. But there's more than that, too. What do you mean? My dad, mom, and my brother got taken by these guys a long time ago. I don't even know if they're still alive. I was too young to really understand what was happening. If there's anything that could help me find them again, or at least find out what happened to them, it's in the computer. That was the real reason I came here. The whole reason I risked everything. My face is getting itchy because of Ferdinand's fur. What if it doesn't have what I'm looking for? What if... Allie? Yui ran to Allie's side and hugged her tightly. It's going to be okay. You believe in me, right? She took deep breaths. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm okay now. Thanks, Yui. I didn't do anything. Are you ready? Let's do this. I looked to Violet as Allie prepared to turn the computer on. She looked as concerned as I did, but we couldn't let it show. The screen lit up with a single message. Password required. Well, I did think it was going a little too smoothly. I'm not giving up just yet, though. She tried a few different passwords on the keyboard, but none of them worked. Damn it. I bet only Damien or Kat know this, and there's no way we could just ask them. Silence fell upon the room. It can't end like this. It just can't. I've got an idea. It's not going to involve wrestling zombies again, is it? Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I mean to say is that I think I have a way to crack the code. I'm a programmer. I think I hear people screaming outside. Hey, Freddy, I'm sorry, but my foot's falling asleep. Yeah, people are definitely screaming outside. Alright, anyway. Oh, wait, someone's at my front door? Hold up, what the hell is this? That was just light. Okay. That was concerning, hearing screaming and then say, the ring thing saying that there was motion in front of my house. That was scary. Alright. Anyway, I'm a programmer. I could make something that could try all the possibilities for the password. But, okay, if I was like a super secret evil organization, I would definitely have something to where this thing would alert me on my phone or some way whatsoever that someone tried the password 3 times and got it wrong or something, you know? It would take some time, especially if it locks me out after too many attempts, but eventually I'd get the password, though there's no guarantee we'd get the answer before the show was over. It's a lot better of a shot than I thought we had. Allie ran over to Tara and hugged her tightly. Thank you, you awesome little you. This is nice. Feel free to compliment me more. Oh, Ferdinand's back. He wants to hold my hand. Okay. Please don't chew on that wire. You already destroyed the tree. You did enough. I'm going to move this. Okay. There we go. In the meantime, the rest of us can try to figure out what the password would be as well. That reminds me. I need to tell you guys something important. What's that? I have our escape plan. She took out the master key and held it out for us to see. There's a hidden hangar I found by the beach, just a little further from here, from where I first found the plane. Now that we have this key, and we know that it works, we can use it to disable the hangar's security. Commandeer a plane, then fly the hell out of here. We practically jumped for joy. I can't believe it. We're almost out of here. It's been a long time coming. Well, soon, but not just yet. With this storm raging, there's no way we're getting anywhere tonight, least of all off the ground. But if there's clear skies tomorrow night, that's where we'll be. What about the computer? Don't you need to crack it before we go? Yeah, what about our family, or your family? Oh, that was... What's going on? Look out the window. You hear it too? Hang on, let me pause this. They're just playing and laughing in their backyard. The neighbors like behind my house. It sounds like they're having fun. And I hear like a basketball bouncing, so they're playing. I don't think they'd be like in a serious like thing and still playing basketball. Well, that'd be the ideal case. But honestly, I've gotten to know you guys and care about you guys, and I've decided that it's more important to save the people I care about that are right in front of me than chase a pipe dream. Aw. No, I won't accept it. If I were in your shoes and I was looking for my sisters and I just gave up looking for them, I'd regret it forever, and I know you would too. But I can't ask you guys to stay here any longer. We're in danger if we stay here. Yui speaks for us too. To have family that you really care about and that cares about you too, you can't give up on that. We're not going anywhere till we crack that code, even if it takes till the last day. You guys... No, I can't allow it. I won't take that chance with your lives. I'm not coming... Go join them, or vice versa. I'm not backing down on this. What do you think, Zarik? We need to take this chance. We can't take this risk. I don't know what either of these are in reference to. I'm gonna go with this. We need to take this chance, Allie. I think you need this. Watch, I just like lost the game because of this. I should have done a quick save. Can I go back? Oh my god. I wonder if that's gonna... Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that noise, but that's my like house security telling me that my smoke detector is offline because it needed new batteries, and I took out the batteries and realized it didn't have any other batteries. And now that thing keeps telling me, hey, we don't have a smoke detector. Like, yeah, I know. I'm working on it. And we need to take this chance, Allie. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm going to do I'm going to save. Save here. That there. There we go. What do you think, Zarik? We can take this chance. I think you need this. Why do they keep switching places? That's getting annoying. Guys, take a chill pill for a second. I'm a programming god. Best of the best. God, I hate Terra. I'm going to have that code cracked by tomorrow, and that's a promise. So don't worry, Kay. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Really. Why are you thanking all of us? I'm the one who has to write the code and shit. We laughed together. Something that I thought might have been possible after the initial bad news. Something that I thought might have been possible. Oh, been impossible. Okay, I was confused. We're in this together. We're going to get out together. And we're getting out together. Whatever. How do I read it wrong? No one gets left behind. After we called it a night, I laid in bed deep in thought. Who'd have thought I could have ended today feeling inspired after everything that happened last night? We've got this. Zarik, one more thing before we turn in for the night. What's up, Terra? Where are we talking right now? Why is everything black? I got caught up in the heat of the moment earlier, and... Oh, no. I got no idea... No. I do not like where this is going. How to do this, because I remember that all I know about hacking it are videos of people typing really fast and saying, I'm in, and... Yeah. I practically flew out of bed. Thank God it was just a nightmare. Okay, yeah, that would have been really stupid. What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on. I don't know, melatonin? Have you tried that? Alcohol? Cat? That's what Cat likes. What are you smiling about? Yesterday's date with Violet. Yeah. It just feels like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has me feeling as giddy as a little kid. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. You've still got a few days left, and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to that. I bet. Better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. Then why have you kept me for 2 years? Anyway, the $1,000,000 question. Who's today's lucky girl? That'd be... We have flashback again. Alright, Terra or Scarlet? I would assume it's going to be Scarlet. Wait, what? Tomorrow it's going to be either Terra or Allie. Didn't I already go on a date with Allie in this run? It's probably best if we go with Terra. But doesn't Terra need time to crack the code? No, I already finished making... Maybe it's Scarlet that I started with? I can't remember. That was too long ago. No, I already finished making the code breaker. It's trying every password as we speak. No guarantee it'll finish before we're both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. I guess I have these two left. That makes sense. Thank you, Tara. Don't worry about it. I guess it would make sense Allie being the last one. That'd be the escape scene or something like that. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why's that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I use the time to prepare some contingency plans. Scarlet, Violet, Yui, I'm going to need you guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. You bet. I'll help however I can. Sweet. Alright, right. Zarik, what's up? I didn't just build a code breaker, I've built a game that works with it too. What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code breaking game, but really, it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in the game, we'll have access to the computer. Make sense? Amazing. I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. That's actually kind of cool. Like, so we'll be on the date being like, oh, we're playing a little game. Haha, yay, game. But we're really, like, breaking their shit. I like that. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Anyway, I figure we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously not for the whole date, because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Sounds like a plan. Are you sure this will work? Yeah, sounds like a plan. I actually like that idea. Sounds good to me, Tara. Never thought I'd say that. Blah ha 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 ha. Wait. Bra ha 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 ha. I'm a genius, Zarik. She cackled maniacally. You are. I'd like to spend today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games, though. Believe it or not, that isn't what viewers want in a primetime slot. I'm literally playing games for viewers right now. I have a cat in my lap, too. Maybe that's the secret. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. Sorry, Kat, that's pretty much the plan. Hey, Zarik, you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Kat wants us to do some other games. It is! Sweet! There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We started playing together. Anyway. In the games room, while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Allie, it didn't make moments with her any less special. I don't like this. If I forget that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. How about Tara is the best? It's worth a shot. Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them. Tara rules? That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe add 0123 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the code breaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Kat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Good God, Zarik, why the sun? Man, that was a... I did like that transition. Let's watch that again. Bam. Yarg. Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black sucks? Should you be saying that? Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black sucks? Oh, you definitely shouldn't be saying that because we're not supposed to know that she's his daughter. Not that either. How about Zarik? Oh, come on. Now you're just guessing. Like I wasn't before. Well, I'll try it. If Zarik is your password, I love you too. Anyway, the two of us looked at each other like deer in the headlights. What? We cheered as if our favorite team just won at a sporting event. Wait a minute. Why would the password be your name? Also, they're watching us do this and they're like, huh, that's interesting. Isn't the password to our main computer, Zarik? What a coincidence. What are they hacking? That doesn't make any sense. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. I hope so. I hope no one's fucking listening to this. Well, I think I've had enough games for today. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. I'm full of surprises. We can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside? Sounds like a plan to me. Awesome, let's go. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun. Yeah, that was fast. I like that. Fuck Tara. I don't like dates with her. And we're in. The password prompt closed with the satisfying ding ding. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Whoa, that is definitely a porn folder name. Tara was about to open it until Allie intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? I forgot why we were here for a second. Sure. Let's see. Allie started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all of the files to her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. All the rest of us could do was give Allie and Tara the space they needed. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Allie, especially if we couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we got it after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Yeah, what if she's like, she finds a file and it's like, hey, Allie's people are dead. Yeah, let's not jinx it. So what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people, the way I know best. Nothing's changed in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life, just figuring it out as you go. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point, too. Guess who's back, bitch? What Tara wants to say is, we did it. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is, and they're alive. I'd never seen Allie so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oof. Oof. That's fantastic. That's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Allie. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Now, not all... Wait. Oh. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. I can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. I couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Allie. I'm getting nervous. I don't expect... Oh, it's like slowly... We followed Allie out of the mansion, through the forest, and to the hangar. My heart's starting to beat. Whoa, I did not see this. My heart's... Okay, my heart's been beating. My heart's starting to beat faster. Let's say that. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you. It's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Allie pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand. She walked to the door to the hangar and put the key into its lock. She tried to turn it, but it didn't work. Tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I don't understand. I've seen Kat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does this mean we're stuck here? I don't... It was rare that Allie tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. If I can break down the door by this point, who gives a shit? I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we're not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. But does someone know how to pick locks? But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. For now, yes, but getting in later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Zarik, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming the plane was you two. It's just like you to try something crazy and drag in Zarik. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. Yeah, if 2 years, every third date with Allie we're on a plane and she crashes it. Over the course of 2 years, how many planes has she crashed? That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. There'd be a way more staff around than usual, but we'd still have a chance. Exactly. The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach to avoid suspicion. Then when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up, and we are out of here. This could work. It's better than how my plan turned out anyway. I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. Cough. Speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. You would shut down the second you reached the beach, Tara. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it was just a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we'd do if the unexpected happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Freddy, but I gotta do it again. Hang on. My foot's falling asleep. Okay, he stayed on my lap. He was sleeping. He was peaceful, but whatever. Alright, so... Whoops. One thing was for sure, though. We weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow. Not an hour. Should I stop now? I don't know how much more I have left. What do you know, Zarik? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Pretty good. I've been better. I'm pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a day with Allie will be. Oh, you've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you? Sounds like a plan, Kat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. I like that. Alright, Freddy. You're actually... My butt hurts too. Please get off. Please. Ferdinand, what are you doing, buddy? He's just like half on the chair. Alright. Just as Kat said, Allie was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Allie. Ooh. Nope. Now are you getting off? There we go, finally. Zarik, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Allie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. That was stupid. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes some getting used to. I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I have a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Allie. You better be. We've been saving the best for last. She reached for my hand. Walk with me? I reached out for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So what will you be doing when the show's over? First thing I'm going to do is say hey to my family again and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure that they've gone sick with worry in the weeks since I've been gone. I wonder what they're thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Was she supposed to say that? Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Allie doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on. She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Allie's really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come... What is this? You said best, and the ad said best almost simultaneously. That's funny. Get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to love it. I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do was stand and watch. No. She staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. Damn. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words. And in front of all those flames was her, walking away from the flames. Somehow I just knew it was her. Sorry, Allie, Zarik. There's been a small change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've hit a few snags with the hangar. How about you two spend your day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. Ooh. I'm gonna save. Obviously not gonna attack her. I did save, right? Whatever. But I can't. I can't or I'll be killed. And not just me, but everyone else. To hold myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me took all the strength I had. I need to calm down. Cat might be able to read my face and see that. Sounds fine to me, Cat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? We're still looking into it. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. How about we go somewhere else, Zarik? She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? Of course, Allie. I wonder if, like... What if, like, the... whatchamacallit? What if, like, one of the 5 girls is a traitor? Like, obviously, Kat was the first traitor. But, like... What if like, Kat didn't do that? No, Kat had to have done it. But, like, why would Kat do that if she wasn't... Ugh, I don't know what's happening. For the rest of the day, Allie and I put on the performance of a lifetime. Though our faces were all smiles and laughter, we knew now more than ever that we were trapped in Kat's macabre puppet show. And Kat loved to make us dance. She must have known we were trying to escape. But how? Did we make a mistake? Did 4 give us away? Should we ever have trusted him in the first place? Who can I trust now? Time is ticking, and the end of the show looms closer and closer. Yeah, what if, like, they did know we were trying to escape, and they let us get to this point just to figure out what our plan is so that they can wipe our memories and, like, plan for this in the future. Ooh. It's time. I'm supposed to meet with the group, but what would we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance died with the hangar. Should I just make a break for it? No, I'd never make it. And the others would suffer for my mistake. What do I do? You don't look so good, Zarik. What do you want? I've been better. I've been better, Kat. It hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today. You really aren't much for acting, are you, Zarik? Look, I already know about you and your plan to escape. Whew. This is spicy. My blood ran cold. You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out. I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. It was all I could do to stand wide-eyed. I know you and the others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night you all work together to try to find a way out. I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the reason why you got this far. What do you mean? Just follow me. You'll save all of us time. We walked to the locked room near the games room. She took out her master key and span it around. You never really thought a bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. She opened the door. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Kat. How about 2? First, your inside man was never 4. It was me. I mean, come on. He wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance at escaping this island because of me. Newsflash, Allie, those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who let me out of my tank? You're the one who let me out of my tank. So, see, I wonder if I was right, and she did let all this happen just to see what they would do. The one and only. Allie was at a loss for words, and I was no different. What do you want, Kat? Honestly, the same thing as you guys. I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. What? Do I have something on my face? What? Do I have something on my face? As hard as it is to believe, the list of people who want to stay on this island is pretty short. Hell no, we can't trust you. I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you. I even fell for you. Even 5 girls isn't enough. Unbelievable. Oh, fuck. Shut up, Allie. And then you betrayed me and shot me. There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just going to stab us in the back. Is that true, Kat? I'm ashamed to say it is. But I didn't have a choice. You know, it's fucked up. I'm gonna stop here and save the rest for next time.